My name is Kenwood DeVore, and I am the founder and the executive director of the Metropolitan Fresh Start House. This is a program that I have to say was born out of pain. The pain came from seeing so many deaths because of drugs, so many broken families, preaching the funerals, doing the eulogies, going to the parents and trying my best to help the parent in grief make sense out of no sense and be able to live on after the death of their loved one. And as a minister, I kept asking myself, what am I going to do to not be here again with a parent devastated, crying buckets of tears and not knowing what to do and how they would live on? What are we doing as the people of God? And Kenwood, you as a minister of God, what are you doing to set the pace for the church and the Christians? And so what happened? We moved to San Francisco to start this ministry, to do something. We got on our knees and we came up with doing something for recovering addicts. And we started with the men because the men are supposed to be the leaders and pace setters of the families. Unless we restore men to responsibility, reliability, and dependability, unless we restored men to that, then we couldn't build families. And family is the bedrock of any civilization, any community, any society. And so that was what we had in mind when we started Fresh Start. From that humble beginning of hitting and missing, all we did was stay on our knees. And as the Bible says, God provided. And we grew, and we grew, and we grew. As we grew, we watched families reconnected, families reconciled. We watched males become men, and God kept modifying and showing us the way and the vision. And the vision, what does your program do that's so unique? We make men. We make men. That's what we do. Recovery, naturally, is a big part of it. But how can a man recover without going back to the power source? Created by God, created for God, created like God, in the image of God, and given dominion over the fish of the sea, birds of the air. You were created to be a king. And until you come back to that design of God, you will be like a watch that doesn't tell time. The only way man can recover from drugs is to recover from sin. We got to plug this person back into a God that says, you are not big-headed, fat, ugly. You are in my image. You are king, royal dignity. You are queen, royal dignity. And therefore, don't do things that's beneath your dignity. You were designed to rule the earth, not for a substance to rule you. People are who they are because of the way they think. Change thinking, you've changed people. But what kind of thinking are you going to change them to? You've got to take them back to God. And we thank God. So many years we've seen nothing but progress. We've seen Him add things and give us people. We thank God for the staff that we have here right now. The experience, the backgrounds that they have. And they're able to take all the negative things out of their past and turn it around to something positive that will bless other lives. Their heart is in it because of the backgrounds that they have. And they're in a position to where they can't do anything else. The only thing they can do with their lives is commit to assisting and fixing and patching up lives and making men. That's what we mean by Fresh Start. Fresh thinking. People are who they are because of the way they think. Change thinking, you've changed people.
I can see the rainbow, you know, and I know there's a good ending.
Be a part of changing lives. Become a partner of the Metropolitan Fresh Start program. Your support will help continue to restore broken men to dignity. Your gift will be an investment into the lives of these men, their families, and the future of their children. Make an online donation right now. Let's join together in giving these men and their families a hope and a future.